Hello, Sarah V here. So today I wanted to talk to you about one of my favorite things to talk about, energy and abundance. So sometimes when we hear the word abundant or abundance, we immediately think about financial. Yes, that is part of it. But for me, as an energy facilitator, abundance is an energy. And in my new book, which is all about shifting from scarcity to abundant energy, I talk about, your inner feeling, your inner emotion, your inner energy is the magnet to the universe. It's not what you say, it is who you are, what you're feeling. So today I wanted to give you three of my top tips so that you can feel abundant, or you can attract abundance every single day. And the first one is probably the one that shifted my life and transformed my new life 100%. And, number one tip or number one step is the allowance of whatever you're experiencing is abundance. Are you allowing yourself to experience something new every single day? Are you saying yes to what you want more often than no? Because I can remember when I was in my marriage and I hadn't healed, I just thought, oh, this is just me. I was not allowing myself to experience life, to travel, to do things before I was ready, to feel the fear and do it anyway. And now allowing is abundant. And what in your life are you not allowing yourself to experience? So my first step is to allow yourself to feel abundant, to do things, to experience whatever it is. For me, especially this year, this summer is going to be me experiencing travel more than I've ever experienced in my life. And I have two amazing retreats that I'm offering. One is in Mexico, Chablais Maroma, and one is in Egypt. These are September and October. And I'm going to be talking a lot about allowing yourself to experience something, especially with me. So number one tip is the allowing. Number two is, are you able to see or to create a win-win, the win-win solution, I call it. And we always push away the things that we don't want, or which I used to do, when divine has a different path for you to take and pivots you into a new area, are you able to see that as an opportunity rather than a failure or a defeat? Because if you can start to see the things that you don't want as a win, they are actually guiding you to where you want to go. Believe it or not, I think I've talked about this before, is I had a huge pivot because I had a retreat with Chablais Maroma. Everything was all set. It was supposed to happen in March of this year, but they had to postpone it because they were having some issues with security. So I released that. And I noticed that I would have felt like it was a failure and I'd have to start all over again. And I would have been in victim mode and it would have taken me forever to get back up again. But I was able to pivot to an even greater opportunity where they are asking me now to come and host retreats all through 2024. They are also allowing me to come in and book one-on-one appointments with their guests. So that pivot has actually helped me to find the win and feel more abundant when that would have shut me down. So the second step is to find or to allow yourself to see the things that you don't want as a win, because I'm telling you from experience that they are pivoting you into exactly and even more than what you actually want. And then third step, and I do this all the time, is of course, it's feeling gratitude for what you already have. And there's a practice called the win streak. And I do this all the time when I'm feeling like, because default will make you recognize and focus on what you don't have or what's not working well. When the win streak allows you, I write down when I'm feeling that vibration coming in, I write down all the little small nuances that I've created, so far. So all those little things lead me to this incredibly greater abundance. But default minds, unhealed minds, will always see the negative in what we don't have. And then what happens is you start focusing in on what you don't have rather than seeing and feeling the abundance of what you do have, or all the little things are wrapped up. All those things that are happening to you, they are opportunities. But sometimes it's difficult to shift that when we've always been thinking about what's not happening, what's not going well, why does this happen to me? I only see other people experiencing that. I can say this because that used to be me. And I use these steps on a daily basis. And they work every single time. So allow yourself to experience, say yes to yourself. I never, ever, ever said yes to myself as much as I'm saying yes to myself now. Whatever opportunity comes, I'm doing it. I'm going to Egypt. I'm going to Mexico. I'm creating these retreats. I'm doing things before I'm ready. I'm feeling the fear. I'm learning every single day. And it's creating this energy inside of me. I mean, I actually wake up in the morning, sometimes, 3 or 4 in the morning, and I cannot wait to get up in the morning. I love my mornings. I love creating. I love thinking. I love just drinking my coffee and just enjoying this morning of newness, of opportunity. So try it. And maybe think to yourself, what is it that I'm not allowing myself to experience because of there was always a story that I didn't allow myself to experience the things that I really in my soul wanted to do. So the allowance is the abundance. Seeing all the things that are not happening and the pivots that are happening in your life, that you don't react to them. They just become part of the journey to get to exactly where you want to be, right? And then the third one, of course, is gratitude. Writing down your wins, even if they're the smallest little things, like your fingernail didn't break, no, whatever it is, write it down. See all the things that are happening, because that's what you're focusing on. And that's the energy that you're going to be holding in your body. Remember, your inner emotion, your inner feeling is the magnet to the universe. So I would love to hear from you. Which one of those 3 steps that I just shared with you, allowance, the WinWin solution, or gratitude, is something that you experience? Maybe you already do, or maybe you'd want to learn how to do that. I'd love to hear from you. And I thank you so much for watching my videos. It means so much to me, because I want to inspire everybody that is telling themselves they can't do it. It only works for Sarah, but it doesn't. We all have the ability to attract abundance, whatever that means to you, in your life every single day. So thank you so much.